Tonight I am joined by our Secretary of Education, Miss Betsy DeVos. Betsy, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, I'm Betsy DeVos. Thank you for having me.
So I guess the first thing is first. How is it that you came upon being our Secretary of Education?
What an excellent question. I was white, privileged, and tired of just sitting at home counting my money. And it was something to get me out of the house. Not to mention the donation I made to the Republican Party for Mr. Trump. He looked at me and said, "You owe me." And this is me making good on our deal.
So are you saying that you don't have any experience in how public education works in this country, or really the ins and outs of what's best for our children?
Well, I've gone to private school my entire life, and I have never had any problems getting what I need as a student. So I want to offer the same thing to all children in America, to have the same types of opportunities through my voucher program.
If I'm not mistaken, this voucher program would allow people to attend these private institutions that you talk so highly of.
That is correct. And through this voucher program, we would funnel money that would go to poor, underprivileged school districts and funnel them into the private sector to make our private schools receive federal funding.
Does this include religious institution schools or things of that nature? Because I feel like that would be stepping over the bounds of the separation of church and state.
Yes, indeed. It would include all schools in the private sector. We want to really give everyone a great opportunity to go to a private institution because that's the best education possible.
Do you not see the potential for discrimination against students for LGBT affiliation, for themselves, or living with same-gender parents?
Oh, we just want the federal funding into these institutions. We don't want to dictate who they allow into their schools and who they don't. We don't feel it's our space. We don't feel it is our duty in this department to make sure that federally funded schools treat everyone with respect.
So you want the federal funding, but you still want to reserve the rights that you have as a private institution to discriminate against people wanting admission into the school?
Yes, that is correct. I thought I'd have to explain myself further, but yes, that is correct.
Okay. So today you spoke about revoking protection for sexual assault victims on college campuses. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I mean, if girls want to dress a certain way and present themselves a certain way, we don't feel it's our responsibility to protect them from the attacks that are a complete result of their behavior, actions, and dress. I mean, if it's God's will for you to be raped, it's God's will for you to be raped. And we don't have to protect you from that.
Is that your actual answer?
Yes, indeed. That is the position that I'm taking in this matter.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you, Ms. DeVos, for illuminating us on more of the Washington garbage. So good luck, and I hope you don't get fired, because that's kind of happening right now.